Welcome back to Eatsy, where if we can make glass noodle hot and sour soup, then so can you. The history of glass noodle hot and sour soup can be traced back to various Asian countries, including China, Thailand, and Vietnam. Though its exact origin is debated, its widespread presence in so many different cultures proves how popular and versatile it is. The dish's signature hot and sour flavors are achieved through a combination of ingredients like vinegar, chili, and tangy sauces. It's a popular choice as an appetizer or a light meal. It can be made quite spicy, so we'll also be showing you what you need to omit so that your spice-averse relatives can enjoy it with you. The ingredients for the soup is fairly simple. For our glass noodles, we're using the Korean-style sweet-potato vermicelli. Make sure you get the skinny noodles and not the fat ones. Then we're also going to use some spicy pickled vegetables, some baby bok-choy, about 9 cloves of garlic, finely diced pork, finely diced green onion, and some peanuts. We're going to start by making the toppings for our soup. And yes, this soup has toppings. Start by finely dicing up your garlic. Then, in a lightly oiled pan over medium to high heat, you're going to add about a cup of finely diced pork. If you're feeling lazy, you can use ground pork, but diced pork is better. Add in your garlic and cook them both together until all the pork is browned. Transfer your cooked pork and garlic to a bowl for later. Then in a large pot, you're going to lightly boil about a head or two of baby bok choy. The last topping is your pickled vegetables. Cut open the package and squish about half of it out onto another bowl. And of course, we also have to prepare our noodles. In a large pot, bring some water up to a rolling boil. And if I remember correctly, I believe we put the entire package in there. But we were also making soup for 5 people, so you may want to reduce it if you're feeding less. When your vermicelli is done, run it under cold water to keep the noodles from sticking together. Optionally, you can also cut them down to size with some cooking scissors, because the noodles are like 2 feet long. And now for the sauce. We're going to do the spicy one first. The sauce is going into the bottoms of each of the individual bowls of soup. So for every person you have eating, each bowl gets the following ingredients. 3 teaspoons of black vinegar, 2 teaspoons of light soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of Lao-gan-ma hot chili oil, 2 teaspoons of Sichuan peppercorn oil, and a half teaspoon each of sugar, chicken bouillon, and salt. As mentioned, repeat these steps for each individual spicy bowl of soup. And here's the non-spicy way. 3 teaspoons of black vinegar, 2 teaspoons of light soy sauce, then skip right to the end and do the half teaspoons of sugar, chicken bouillon, and salt. Now let's assemble the bowls. Each bowl firstly gets about a cup of noodles. Then each bowl gets a spoon of the pork and garlic. Then a few pieces of the pickled vegetables. Then some of the baby bok choy. And finally toss in your optional peanuts. Then finally each bowl gets 1 cup of boiling hot water straight out of a kettle. The freshly boiled water will ensure that everyone gets a piping hot bowl of soup, even if your ingredients had cooled down while you were preparing everything. Use your chopped green onions as a garnish. When served, each person can stir their soup so that all the flavors get nicely incorporated. And there you have it, glass noodle hot and sour soup. Or I guess like just glass noodle soup if you're like me with your spice-loving Chinese family while you can't handle any spice at all. Let us know down in the comments if you tried this soup and if you made the spiceless version for your relatives as well. Let us know how it turns out. Consider giving us a subscription click and maybe a like. And as always, thank you so much for watching.